Hello folks and welcome back to World of Warcraft. Let's go deal with the the Shadowlands pre-patch content. So yeah, I literally picked up where I left off last episode. And yes, I know pre-patch is over by the time this comes out. I have so much to edit and I need to send off my broken hard drive so I can get one that I can actually edit to. Well, I can edit, but I can't render. I don't have space for it. So let's. This will come out when I can. This will be released when I can actually get it out to you. Apologies for the delay, but we work with what we got. So where? Oh yes, Stormwind. I do kind of dislike this wizard tower. I know, it's just I like the dwarf area where okay, you come out to the teleport point, you can immediately fly, not run down this narrow staircase. Wine's Rest, like wait, the end of Legion. So yeah, we're jumping ahead a little bit content-wise, but I wanted to get the extra gear, like I was saying, and to make sure I get this done before it's too late for me to do so. Also, yeah, apparently this has been removed. People are claiming. Come the new thing.
How could I let this happen?
It's Shaw. Matthias. You need only ask.
Oh yeah, Inquisitor Whitemane's brought back in as a Dead Knight in Legion. It's part of the Dead Knight quests. I would love to at some stage go through all like the plan with my alts was to show off the quests in all stages of WoW. The Cataclysm Altered, Old World, Burning Crusade, Northrend, Kata itself. Wait, what?
Sleep with one eye open.
Okay, stuff has happened. I think Anduin's gone. I haven't heard anything about 8.3. But, yeah, basically I was hoping with my alts to show, you know, the different things, and I've burnt out too hard on it. I've gotten some of them mostly through classic, but the rest I've only gotten them through their starting zones. But I'd love to show off like all the different zones. Like a few go to Burn Crusade, a few go to Rat, but they all end up going to Legion to show that because there's a ton of different event stuff happening at different points. Like you know, Trollbane's son that got rezzed as undead. He sides with the Death Knights, then betrays them, so they kill him, which is why you don't see him now. She gets rezzed during the Death Knight quests. So I'd love to, you know, show off the different class campaigns and whatnot. Huh, Golden Pig, 10 times. But yeah, it seems Anduin's been ripped away. I'm not sure what's after happening. The king should have been was taken on my watch. I should have had more agents assigned to him. This is what happens when I let my guard down. When I allow my no, damn it, this was her doing. I won't blame myself for finding happiness. Anduin would be the first to tell me that. I'm gonna find them, the others too, whatever it takes.
Look to the shadow.
I was at Lord Admiral's side when the monsters came for her. They struck fast. She could barely cast a spell before the chains enveloped her. She thought she could, but it wasn't enough. But I couldn't stop them. But by the tides, I'll see this through, no matter where I have to go or what I have to face. It seems my mother was the only target who avoided capture. Your mother? I thought you were an orphan. Or am I misremembering lore? I should give blessings to a wound for such a blessing. Yes, my Mindu wasted the dark manifestations the Banshee sent for her, but the power she displayed, the frost she unleashed, something about it was troubling. She knew there was a price to be paid for undertaking the ritual of the Night Warrior. She means Tyrande, I guess adopted mother. With each day that passes, I fear the price will come due.
Goddess watch over you.
So yeah, stuff has happened in 8.3, I guess, or maybe this is stuff that's happened after 8.3 and will be explained now. From the urgent request, from the sounds of it, it's going to be explained now. I just thought, I haven't done 8.3 yet. I haven't done it yet. So I thought it was content that just like suddenly I'm getting whammed with something. It's like, shit, what happened? But no, I think it's I think it's post 8.3 content.
Hail, champion.
I knew you would not hesitate to answer the call, Palanai. I'll be brief. The very heart of the Alliance is under attack. The undead Scourge is swarming in numbers not seen since the return of Artis Menethil. It's a chaos. Something terrible has happened. What I'm about to share with you has not been yet revealed to our allies. They'll be told in due time, but I needed to speak to you directly before word gets out. Allow me to explain.
My people have endured much.
The Banshee's accursed shadow hangs over us all. She'll pay for what she's done. What happened?
Never let your guard down.
Yeah, it's post 8.3. The fuck? That's funny, but it's also a bit... I know, it's a bit too memey. Never seen such aggressive subtitling before.
I knew she would come one day to seize this power for herself. Instead, she has done the unthinkable. Now, she will come for them all. To finish what she started. And break all who opposed her. Those who held Azeroth together will be in her sights. And when she comes, our end begins.
I was expecting, what's his face there, Bolvar, to come back at some stage. I was saying before, they kind of set up his return, like, right at the end of Rat. In the story, Sylvanas pops a hole in the ice throne with her fist. Then Deathwing comes and you feel the shaking right in Northrend. What happened to that led to Artis becoming Lich King? The sword was cast from the stone, leading to a fracture in the ice prison of the Lich King. Then Illidan shook Ice Crown, rupturing the ice prison further. It was set up from the get-go. Wasn't expecting this. I suppose it was different. Maybe the Lich King there was just a suit of armor rather than a body, but whatever. Pimp King.
What you do?
We must find a way to rescue Anduin and the others, but in this moment the safety of our citizens and our allies is the highest priority. As such, I have to reach out to those experienced in dealing with threats of this nature. Scourge's unbound hunger has been unleashed. It's only a matter of time before those monsters swarm our streets. We need expertise in dealing with this menace. The Knights of Ebon Blade have stepped forward to aid us, but even they can't do this alone. The Urgent Crusaders answered the call. I need you to work with them to keep our people safe, Palanai. I have sent word of your arrival to their commander. Wait for you at their camp just inside the city gates.
The Alliance must endure.
These abductions, the Scourge attacks. The Banshee will pay for what she's done. By Alu's fury, we will bring her to justice.
Right now, I don't give a damn about justice. I just want to find where she's taken our friends. King Greyman, what's the plan?
Has her voice changed? Maybe it's been too long.
I swear to you, we'll save them all.
People were hinting that there might be a...
Ebon Blade has extracted the Lich, the High Lord, from the battle in Icecrown.
That was his former title.
Nacros.
I pray he can help us find answers. Without that cursed tome, the Scourge are running rampant. We'll need the help of the Argent Crusade to stem the tide of the undead.
If anyone
Oh yeah, people were thinking there's a time skip post Shadowlands, because time flows differently there.
Bolvar Full Dragon. That's my father. Is he alive?
Heya, I will explain. But we can't afford to let our guard down. Not with so much at stake.
Think the conversation's over. White man hasn't much to say. Yeah, she's former Scarlet Crusade. This must be very awkward for her. She's gotten used to her new allegiances, though, it seems. The amount of times I've killed her. When I used to play this with my aunt, we did the Scarlet Monster dungeon by herself, the chapel, the cathedral, and she found it so funny that we could take the hat off her. I remember this before during the rat thing. This is bringing me back to the rat pre-patch. I had so much fun during it. I didn't fully get the combat system at the time, so I thought I ran through a horde of monsters and I didn't get attacked. Oh, that's cool, because I thought I did something cool or something or whatever. But nah, it's just that they were focused on fighting the guards, the zombies, rather than me. So of course I didn't get cleaved, or sideswiped. It was during the Kessel Run thing, so yeah. But still, I do love it. We've dispatched our forces throughout the area to watch for any signs of the Scourge. Why have the Cult of the Dam returned? Cult of the Dam have always strived for immortality, as the undead is the means to achieve it. With the return of the Scourge, it's no surprise as these fanatics seem to continue their twisted work, consigning all of us to the grim fate that befell Orderon. Their actions are driven by a sense of dark purpose, one that can be wielded as a weapon by the right leader. The question we should be returning is not why the cult has returned, but rather who is behind their efforts.
Be careful. Hey there.
Why have Scourge returned? Don't yet know the reason why the Scourge returned. I expect the guidance of an unseen hand. Who that could be, I cannot say for sure, but we'll have all of our answers soon enough.
You need something?
I was told to expect the arrival of a seasoned paladin. Let's get to work. The Scourge can strike at any time, anywhere. To combat their unpredictability, the Archcrusaders secured key locations along the southern road heading east. However, I have yet to receive any reports from our scouts in field. The erratic nature of these attacks, I fear the worst. Drive the road and take stock of our outposts. I will be expecting a full report when you return. I be with you, Palnai.
See you later.
You need
And
something?
make sure you bring Lieutenant Vernon up to speed before you return. He will be awaiting your initial reports in Darkshire.
Oh, remember I was saying that tons happened in Legion with the different quests? Darkshire, most of the leadership there joined the cult. One NPC was meant to join it, but fans took issue with it and they left her out of it. Or they sided against Stormwind. Maybe it's not a cult, but they went evil. There was the undead paladin in the graveyard. His daughter was meant to join it. Fans took issue because, of all of them she wouldn't, living up to her father's legacy, or however you want to put it. So yeah, most of the people you do quests for there are dead by the rogue hands. I'll get to show it at some stage. I've done classic with my rogue. I could bring him right into Legion when I finally feel like redoing that again. The only one I've done the campaigns on fully is on this character. I've done a bit of them on a bit of the Demon Hunter one on my Demon Hunter, but that's it. Only a bit of it. I stand with the Argent Crusade. Stats increased by 10%. Used to be able to get an item that allow us to pick up Scourge Stones. Anti-Doom Broom. The gold-tinted leather-bound handle offers quite a grip. Commendation from the Argent Crusade in Northern Icecrown for actions taken against the invading forces of Shadowlands. Oh, I can also buy a full set of gear. I do not like these giant belts. I don't like them, they look weird. Just giant shoulder pads are fine, I can get behind them, but not the weird giant belts. You must remain vigilant against the Scourge. Gregor sent me to gather reports. Do you have any news? Patrols report outbreaks of Scourge activity to the east. Forces are shaken but holding the line. Send a scout to speak with Guard, Captain Josephine and Redridge. They've yet to return. The scale's to 30 here now. Oh, apologies. That threw me. So yeah, this is a bit of ahead of where I was in my BFA playthrough. So I just wanted to get this done so I'm not missing out on it. The rest can at least be done whenever, but I want to make sure I'm not missing out on this. Plus, getting the extra gear, like most of my stuff is under level compared to it. Is like the only thing that isn't is like my necklace. The rest of what I have is varying levels of under leveled. Like my cape is 66. Well, actually, that's because of the wrong cape on. What I have is 78. Still, everything's under geared. The Argent gear you saw back there was 100, and then there's better stuff in Icecrown. There's an event on over here. Let's go to this one. 100, 100, 100, and it's all epic gears. It's very nice. So I want to go get that. It'll let me do quests easier and be less gankable while I'm finishing it. Be careful, Paladin. The Scourge is everywhere. Reinforcements will arrive soon enough. Hold your positions. Maybe assist. Scans the surrounding area. Speak quickly. Gregor sent me. The Scourge are already here? Scourge's presence continues to... Ow. Frostworm. Continues to grow. Without proper reinforcements, Stormwind may soon be under siege. Deliver this report. Inform Gregor. The situation is more dire than anticipated. Here's a written note detailing Rise and Scourge presence. Well, those two are taking the Scourge attack well. Whoop. My keyboard keeps glitching. It's just got terrible signal. Like it's a Logitech keyboard, and it just has terrible difficulties keeping in, connection with the little USB receiver. Like, see all that? That's due to this. Just being flaky.
Need help?
Vengeful guys, bloody ghouls. Raises a weapon at you, aiming it threateningly in your direction. You. Never sneak up on me like that again. I could have killed you. No, you couldn't. What are you doing here? It's not safe. Somebody gather reports. What? Gather reports? Courier should reach Strowman long before now. Have yet to receive any reports. Give me what you have. I'll make sure it gets delivered. You should check on Vernon Darkshire. If it's this bad here, I can't imagine what his forces must be facing. Still looking like I'm... Okay, I still have to defeat Queen Ashar for this quest. I've done it before, but I have to do it again. Actually, how are ye? Oh, nice little detail. Never mind, they are here. Never mind, Scourge invasion isn't too bad. There should have been more Scourge around here. You know? Flesh the attack out a bit more. Sell it to me. Risen Fiend. But yeah, most of the leaders of this settlement joined a cult or some group and got wiped out by the others. Corpse rot. Oh yeah. Like her example, Evanlock here. Canonically, she's dead. The only one who wasn't is but to my knowledge, like the only person who wasn't part of it is Watcher Lattimore here. Again, she was removed from it. The reason that's why I know she wasn't part of it, because she was for a moment, then removed. So fucking bastard. At least it's... Oh no, it isn't hitting the ghouls. Seems they remember to turn off their friendly fire. Gregor sent you. Brief report. Hastily writ scroll notes. Blood-soaked parchment lacks detail, but stress need for immediate reinforcements. It's far worse than we thought. Commander Gregor must be told the true extent of the Scourge's resurgence. Before we depart, we're in desperate need of reinforcements. The reports must reach Commander Gregor, but if you would help us thin the Scourge's number first, it'll grant us much needed reprieve. Sure, I can fly. Get to him soon enough.
I need to get closer.
Actually, yeah, I'll switch to Champion of the Frozen Wastes. So someone there with the Crusader title and thinking, oh yeah, that'll be more thematically appropriate. Dude, stop sitting there. We're in the middle of a Scourge invasion. Are we doing such a good job keeping it secret? Ah. By the light, be purged. By the light. Apparently Artis is coming back in Shadowlands. Well, that's gonna be awkward. Like, everyone gets their own little preemptive cutscene, or a little cinematic that came out, like the comics that came out before the other thing. Actually, like the Warbringer stuff. So, I think he got one, or maybe it was someone else. Ooh, it might be Uther. Yeah. Thank you, Paladin. We'll need all the strength we can muster in the coming days. Deliver my report to Commander Gregor. Must be informed of what we're up against. Scourge number on the rise, and if they do not abate, then they'll help us all. Our allies will remain here in Darkshire until Scourge forces are no more. We'll not defile these grounds. You know, they need to use the Griffin network more. Like, they can literally fly reinforcements right in. No, I don't care about copper. I'm sorry, I need money. I'm pretty poor WoW-wise. Doing fine making money in FF14. Not here, though. Wait, the FF14 system's just a little, you know, adjusted. So it's proportionally just as rich. Just got a bigger number over there. Inflation. Not sure if there's the plagued crates around here like in the other one. Ooh. Ever have you been a champion of light, Palanai? We're fortunate to count on you as an ally. Indeed. I am a paladin. Kind of goes with the job title.
And I will reassure the Justicar she has our full support. Our reinforcements will be arriving shortly.
Oh, actually, yeah. High Lord. And I should shift to my... never did get mount armor. Should shift to my class mount. That's an option, but no. I'll see to it that King Greymane and the War Commander receive these reports. Though I fear this is only the beginning. The courier has brought us dire news from Icecrown. Because we're not the only news under assault. This courier. I saw Messenger. I saw him and Light saved me. He saw me too. Champion, your aid is needed. Message from Icecrown. Receiving word from our forces in Norrent. Jessica Trueheart requests her immediate assistance. As an experienced paladin asks that you answer the call. The urgency of this summons cannot be ignored, even if it means braving the terrors of Icecrown itself. I know you fear for the safety of everyone here. I'll continue to coordinate our efforts and call in additional reinforcements. I'll be with you, Palanai. He's... The young courier gulps. We found them. We found the Blight Caller. I was on patrol like I'd done 100 times before. Only there he was sitting on the front porch of that old house with those terrible dogs, and I swear he smirked at me, staring with those fiery red eyes. He said, "Made us dead. Our forces have surrounded him, but you probably gather your friends. Don't think he plans to surrender."
Can I help you?
Banshee's champion. This is where he was back in Classic. Sylvanas sends you to protect him, the Lion sends you to kill him, and then that leads to him getting revamped by Sylvanas in Kata. I managed to have her so much shorter cooldown.